And that's one of the things that I know we talk about a lot on Humanities 101, the idea of like creative imagination, thinking of new ways for old problems. So, you know, and I know that you are, again, running to be part of the country's leadership. So what are some of the new ways that you might, or some of the new thoughts or imaginative avenues that you would kind of like to explore?
The way I actually started on this whole political journey, that I'm finally running for office and stuff like that, the philosophy that I've been living by since I got here was, don't forget where you're coming from and give back to the community that raised you. Now, compared to a lot of people in Malawi, I would say that I had a comfortable life. I had a pretty comfortable life. But where we lived in an area where my father's house, my father's big house, was surrounded by people that were not in the same situation as we were. We were pretty much better off than a lot of people, but I lived amongst people that didn't have as much as I did. And we lived with them. These were my people. These are my people. Now, when I got here, after I graduated the first time, I started this foundation, so to speak. And it was basically about giving back to the community that raised me. We were talking about money just now. It's amazing what $50 can do for someone in that area. So I've been working towards empowering young people through sports. So I've been sponsoring soccer is a big deal in Africa. We call it football out there. So I'd been sponsoring some football leagues, soccer leagues in Malawi. It started off as a group of people approaching me and saying, "Oh, we have this tournament. We need a sponsor." And the sponsorship that we require is prize money for the teams. And then somebody would come and say, "Oh, we need footballs. You know, we don't have footballs." And somebody would say, "Oh, we need a soccer kit." So we decided to put all of this together and create an actual football league. So this football league has been running officially. This is the 4th year that we've been running it. I've been sponsoring it under, we call it Ana Amudzi. Now, Ana Amudzi is pretty much translates to children of the village kids. So I am one of the village kids. So I am giving back to my village. And when we started that, I started getting phone calls from the local community leaders. "Oh, we need a bridge over here has washed away. Oh, this here needs to be fixed. Oh, the hospital doesn't have a waiting shelter. Could you help us with it?" And I'm like, wait a minute. Okay. So from soccer, people are seeing the impact of what we can do together. I roped in a few people, some friends. They would throw in money. I was doing this out of pocket. I still do it out of pocket. Like I say, the dollar goes a long way out there. And then I got together all the community leaders, the local community leaders. These are the chiefs. I invited some chiefs over for a Christmas lunch. I wasn't there. I was there virtually. I thought there was going to be about 6 people coming. I ended up with 162 people showing up. It was all the local chiefs in the whole area with their, they came with a minister each. So when we sat down for this meal and they had this meal, and I was basically just telling them that if you see my team going out into your communities, please support them. We're just out here to help. We're not coming out here to exploit anybody. We are from here and we are giving back to the community that raised us. And then from there, they called me. They started making calls and saying, "Why don't you come and run for office? Why don't you come and run for office?" And I'm like, "But you do have a member of parliament representing you." And what came out was that when people go there, run for office, they're elected, they forget about the people that put them in office. They don't serve the people that put them in office. They get richer. They put money in their own pockets. They exploit things. There's very few that actually do the things that they have promised. And I suppose for them, the appeal is, well, she's out there. She's living a good life in America. Who would want to be that silly and live that life and come back here to all of these problems? So they know that I am not going back there to get myself rich or get a better life, or, you know, I'm sort of jumping out of the pot into the fire.
Yeah, I mean, because it is. I mean, because you, and just so that everybody knows, I mean, you're an award-winning journalist. You have graduated multiple institutions. You have, academic articles published, in white papers. I mean, like, you are no slouch.
I will work
in another country, right? I mean, like, and I will say this as a former teacher, you are an intimidating student to have in the classroom.
Oh my!
But it's good. I mean, I stepped up my game because I knew that you would do the reading. I knew that you were going to come in prepared for questions. And I mean, like,
oh wow!
But it's,
and there I was. I thought I was just the annoying student.
No, that too. No, you weren't. You're one of those students that honestly, made me a better teacher because you were excited to be there. And you could see that, and it was contagious, right? And
thank you so much. That is so good to hear.
Oh my gosh, yeah. I mean, like, and when I see your name go through the ether every once in a while, I'd be like, yeah,
that's my student.
Yeah, I mean, like, she really is. So I mean, like, you kind of mentioned that it just seemed like right place, right time. And the ability in order to get jobs done. I mean, that's kind of where it is. I mean, it's logistics. It's organizing people. It's having the imagination to go, okay, well, here's your problem. Here are some solutions, not just the solution, but here are a couple. Let's see which one fits.